You want the full measure of the blade? Take me to Spike. All will be laid bare. I will see the land cleansed, and I will keep its people safe.
Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Khazad-dûr. Mind flayers did. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
A pity I won't get to see him dragged off by his heels, though. And where we can bisect him, should his tastes turn to Gith blood.
Ha! Bet you wouldn't say that to Vlaakith. You're nothing but a scared child, masquerading as a warrior.
Skaketh, I have followed protocol. He does not speak for Vlaakith.
Somebody fed you a crock of shit. And you swallowed the lot.
I've never met anyone like you, Lae'zel.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening tadpole emerges, slithering up past a sightless eyeball. The same as the creature behind your eye. One squeeze should do it, but you stop short. How could you think of harming something so beautiful, so pure? The tadpole plops to the ground. Now is your chance to stomp it into the dirt. But it's too precious, too sweet, isn't it? You raise your heel and crush the parasite into the ground. Intense regret washes over you, churning your stomach. This so-called true soul carried a tadpole. Their absolute is no god. It is a geich deception sown by the parasites devouring their minds. That such a thing lives inside me is unbearable. A horror, and an unconventional one at that. Shared delusion is not a typical symptom. The mind flayers have a plan for these true souls. Which means they've a plan for us.
Another pod from the ship.
A foul scent fills your nostrils.
It smells of sulfur. Is there anyone in there?
The pod's been smashed open. No one is inside.
Empty. I reckon there's others like us out there.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. Moving in.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
You can only surmise the obvious. The owlbear is out for blood.
Shall we dance? Ha! Ha! Ha ha!
Where do I go from here?
The dance macabre.
Fleet of foot.
Ha!
Another fight. Let's go.
This way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The blade will not bend.
Time to strike.
Step quick. Ha!
Forever dauntless.
Et alibi. Dollar.
Never a dull moment.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Time to strike.
I've got a long road ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching.
The cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It was for the best. The cub would have died anyway.
Nature might have provided for it. Too late now.
Very well. Looks like a shrine to Selune over there.
Feel that? Magic. A spell sealed that chest tight.
That might be worth a look.
A prayer sheet. With the same symbol as the one on the chest. Chest's unlocked. My prayers are answered.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
These boots have seen everything.
Scream!
I think his inside
will turn to butter.
Hey! Up here! Let me down! Keep chirping, birdie! It's music to my... Well, I'll be me old friend, Captain Failure. You! Sing for me, Roach. Tell me everything you know. I know you ain't seeing much out of that eye pebble of yours. And there's an army of us, and just a couple of you. So you ain't the one gonna be asking questions.
Your parasite burns in concert with Wyll's, paralyzing rage and a hunger for answers.
Stand with me, mate. Knock him out, but keep him breathing. I've got some questions to ask. And I'll burn the answers from his shite-stained throat. Your man ain't tell ya Spike clobbered his noggin and nicked his eye? I's the one holding his head. Nice to see you, Captain. Thought you'd burnt with the other corpses. Gods damn you! You will point me to Spike, and then I will make you suffer! The gnome will survive. This cockroach comes first.
Look at that! The captain grew some bollocks!
On the way.
Et alibi.
Well, so much for peace.
Yeah.
Glackius!
Ah! 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 Ha! Ah!
At least things have stayed interesting.
Damn it all to the hells! I wanted to knock him out, not kill him. He could lead me to Spike. Spike's the goblin that ripped my eye out, and I've got reason to think he's holed up in their camp. I'll fill in the rest later. Now, let's get that gnome down before he bursts a vein. You want the full measure of the blade? Take me to Spike. All will be laid bare.
In nocte concilium.
The goblin's corpse grunts and spasms.
I'll apologize later, This one's mine. Spike, where is he?
Spike! Camp! Torturing prisoners!
Not good enough. Show me where.
East! Oh, camp of goblins! Feasting!
You are left with memories. Not yours, but Wyll's. First, a bloodbath. Then, a promise.
Come on. We need to get moving.
Help! What are you waiting for? Cut me loose! Free me and find out! Ugh, Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs! Well, get on with it. Whatever you are. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Breathe deep and move.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Go away!
In matters of the birds and the bees, best let nature take its sticky course.
What the hell are you doing? Ruined. Smash. Oh, smash you! Get out!
A bright idea.
Ah!
Now.
Vlakith Kasivim Hrath Crashet.
Watch and learn.
Ha! Opa!
You're mine.
Ha!
Still on my feet.
I will ascend.
Get out! Out! I'll rip you apart! Maledictes!
Nothing will stand in my way, swift as my feet can carry me.
I will ascend.
Ah!
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I am fury. I am death.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Well, what did you make of that? Certainly one to remember, or forget, preferably.
Take one. Dragon's breath brandy. Puts hair on your bones. Sorry about all that. Back at the windmill, I mean. I lost my head. You ever felt so much hate it poisoned your blood? I'll try to avoid earning her ire, then. I crossed paths with Spike a few years back. He had torched the whole village, left it to burn. I wasn't a blade then, just a kid, really. Should have known better than to run hollering after a goblin bruiser on a rage high. You better take another sip of that brandy. Down the hatch. Spike went right for the eye. Last thing I saw was the dagger coming at me, woke in a puddle of piss and blood. I reckon he thought I was dead. I wasn't dead. From anger and sorrow, I was reborn. I was the blade of frontiers. I will see Spike dead. I will see the land cleansed, and I will keep its people safe. Death to all goblins. I'll drink to that.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't...
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. Bones snap as the hyena is hollowed from the inside out, forming a vessel for something new. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
Ready or not?
Finding my way.
No choice but to keep going.
I am fury. I am death.
Yes, here. We'll do it my way.
This plane is full of disturbing creatures.
Go!
Blacketh, guide me.
Another step forward.
Inveniam via.
Time to kill.
Ha ha!
Moving.
Ha! Ha!
Battle favors the fearless. Finding my way.
Who's next? don't linger.
This is my time. Making my move.
I'm ready.
The blade will not bend. Today you fall.
Ha!
There's blood in the air.
That symbol in the blood, what does it mean? Breathe deep and move.
Dum vita est, spes est. Ha ha!
With finesse. Let's find some prey.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the Gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own.
Making my move.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast! No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out, and then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast. Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Quickly.
No holding back. I've found my mark.
My path be true.
Keep them guessing. outmaneuver them.
On the victor's path. Here goes nothing.
It's Ali.
I am fury. I am death. My path be true.
Another day, another fight.
Come on, then.
The blade will not bend.
I will ascend.
Need to find a way forward.
Dum vita est, spes est.
Hungry for the slaughter.
This is my time.
Victory awaits.
No one back home will ever believe this.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her. Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists. She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She severs the connection and prepares to attack.
Let's play. Ah! Ha! Ha ha!
Forever dauntless. Fleet of foot.
Maya, Fortio. Ha! Yeah.
Oh!
Vlakith kasivim crashet.
On the victor's path.
Ah!
Swift and lethal. No time to waste.
Survival is all that matters.
No holding back.
Maya, Fortune.
Worth a try.
Ah!
Let's spill some blood.
Oh!
Swift and lethal.
Ha!
I won't give in.
Over here.
Ha!
No holding back.
Ah! Ha! Ha!
Swift and lethal.
Can't even catch my breath.
On my way.
Ha!
Forever dauntless. Coming through. Going quiet. Might will prevail.
Let's move. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there? Damn it. I guess that's a no. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard. Hold on now. You made short work of the beasts. And I reckon you'd make shorter of me and the boy. But we're not plump little merchants you can boss around. We're Zhentarim. If there are valuable goods on the move, the Black Company's always involved. We're the grease that keeps the wheels of commerce turning. And we don't take kindly to people who meddle in our business. This is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door, Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I have something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I, shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. Good. Here goes. You see, I have a condition. A condition different from the tadpole, but just as deadly. The only way to appease said condition is for me to take powerful magical artifacts and absorb the weave inside. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, before we were abducted. It is time. And by that, I mean it's imperative that I find and consume powerful strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. Define it as you will. The semantics aren't important. The conditions are. I am in need of artifacts. That's all there is to it. We've already done the finding. The Idol of Sylvanas is such an artifact. I'm not saying we should. I'm just pointing out it happens to be exactly the sort of thing I'm looking for. Of course, we're bound to come across more artifacts during our travels. As luck would have it, Faerun is full of them, though I do feel obliged to point out that items of power tend to be in the hands of the powerful. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. That is your decision to make. I expect you to make the right one. Much is at stake. More than my own meager life alone. I know the allure these artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, I understand the sacrifice I ask of you. I hope I can count on you.
You won't get any further this way, friend. Road's blocked up ahead.
Rockfall in the ravine. Perfect spot for an ambush. I killed the biggest, ugliest one myself. My friends inside took care of the rest.
At ease, friend. The Gnolls hit us hard, but this place is still safe. It's under Tyr's protection. Yes, Paladin's in his service. Sworn to bring justice to those who need it. But there are many in need, and few of us. This was our third battle in as many days. In truth, we could use some help. A devil is terrorizing the refugees on these roads. Tyr sent us to hunt her. Kill the fiend for us, and we'll reward you well. She has the form of a tiefling, with a single horn, but she's an infernal being, straight out of the 9 hells. She slaughtered countless refugees. Yesterday she butchered an entire family. The mother had been pregnant.
It could be the work of a devil, But they mostly collect souls through cunning rather than carnage.
She led the Gnolls we fought last night, so she can't be far from here. This is the Sword of Justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you bring me her head. This monster must be stopped.
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though. Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more. It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road. There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
On my way.
Hold up! One more step and I'll put a bolt through your eye! Haven't tangled with a gift before, but I hear you're tough and disciplined. You looking for me? Somebody fed you a crock of shit, and you swallowed the lot. Don't sweat it. The devils are tricky fuckers. They can't breathe without lying. Bullshit. I never killed anyone who didn't deserve it. Awful lot of people do deserve it, though. Don't you find? I guess they told you I'd bite the heads off babies and paint myself in their blood. Truth's not quite so exciting. Come on over, and I'll tell you the whole story. I'm a fugitive. Escaped from the Hells. And those bastards are trying to take me back. Really? You're serious?
As she winces, agony shoots through you, as if your bodies shared the same wound. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
Starka! What was that? You were inside my head. Hold on a minute. You were on that ship. With the tentacles and the worms. I didn't think anyone else had survived. You're lucky I did. The place would have been crawling with cultists if I'd stuck around. And they'd have dragged us all back to Avernus. I was a prisoner, forced to fight in the Blood War, the eternal battle between bad and worse. Most souls in Avernus are just meat for the grinder, but not me. I held my own, more than. Turns out that I've got a knack for killing demons, and I enjoy it. And that made me a valuable asset. Devils don't like to lose their assets. Back in the Blood War, my commander gave me what I needed to get the job done. I have fire running through my veins. I don't work for her anymore, so I'm back to relying on muscle and steel. I'll be just fine. They're not the kind of people you can run from. I need them dead. Fuck yes! They cornered me in the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the beating I gave them. I'd come with you just to see them bleed, but I'm too busy bleeding myself. I'll be here when you're done.
Moving ahead.
Any sign of the tiefling fiend? You damn all of us to save her rotten soul? Curse you!
On the victor's path.
Inveniam via.
Let my enemies fall.
Rakith kasivim hrath crushet.
This feels good. Be quick.
Make way.
Go for the throat.
Battle favors the fearless.
Maledicte.
Time to strike. Supplemento.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let's have some carnage.
Still alive, so that's progress. I should speak up.
Did you get the bastards? For now, but thank you.
Her mind touches yours. Gratitude, warmth, and relief. Then, a light, sharper than the truest blade, brighter than a star. It fills you with awe, forcing you to your knees. And from within, a winged figure steps forward, graceful and terrible. She places her hand on your cheek and smiles as she carves her name across your chest.
Kua ad vosnam petrika. Lucky you. It's the devil's tongue. Infernal. Good for cursing and counting. Not so good for small talk. Zariel. Fallen lady. Defiled celestial. Ruler of Avernus. I was her prisoner. And her champion. She tried to break me. The paladins you killed were acting on her orders. She'll send more. And worse. Oh, I'm counting on it. I'll be ready for her. And the first step is to go home. To Baldur's Gate. I've got a score to settle. Politicians. The fuckers who sent me to hell in the first place. My advice? Stay away from the city. When I catch up with them, the streets will run red.
Should mind my step. Strange. Smoke. Something's burning.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And? Is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
What's it?
Keep pushing! The Duke could be inside! On count of 3! 1, 2!
Yeva? What in the hell's happened?
Goblins happened, Wyll! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
This is hopeless!
It's Ravengard! The Grand Duke!
Ravengard is here.
He could be trapped! Help us get through!
Oh, filthy move! Keep trying!
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time!
Great Guardhelm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
Very well.
Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Stay where you are! Help! We don't have much time! Find her!
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
We're coming! Just hold on!
Help! Anyone? I'm in here!
Damn this smoke!
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
I can't move! Someone help!
Moving ahead.
Fresh air. At last. Your training serves you well. child of Gith. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the Manor and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, Githyanki, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
I know Ravengard, the heart of a dragon.
Then you've much in common with him, Blade. For the Duke's sake, I hope you'll lend me your talents. It is not fealty I ask, merely a great favor on behalf of my city. Grand Duke Ravengard is the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Counselor, you mustn't trust this so-called Blade of Frontiers. He'll talk himself up, weave a nice tale. But I know the truth. And truth is, he's no hero.
Seems the legendary Blade is showing some tarnish.
I said, to work!
I can't move. Someone help!
Great Guardhelm.
That's Yeva for you. Always had to insist on the last word. You sound just like the Gauntlet. Never did have much use for me. Can't say I blame her. My father had connections. Got me assigned to a Fist outfit. Wasn't much of a fighter back then. Just a thorn in their backsides. It wasn't a good fit. You already put the dog down. No reason to keep kicking. Still, the truth is, you're right. I'd have rather chased after barmaids than bugbears. Hardly the mark of a good soldier. Ancient history now. But the Gauntlet can hold a grudge longer than the Chiontha. I won't be holding that against Duke Ravengard. The Blade's been called to action. There's no turning back now.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much. Time to press ahead.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, helms, orbs. I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Very well. A cheap Moving ahead.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the Gnolls. Let him in.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family. I owe you one for saving my people. The Zhentarim look out for their own, even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now, but don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon. Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Don't pretend you know what that means.
That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out. The Elf Song's my local. Look me up if you're in the city.
Look, there's no need for this. Something I can help you with?
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
I hope the Fist tries to storm in. I want to see those traps in action.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No. It's not what it looks like. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire. A slave to sanguine hunger.
Now, there's no need for that. It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please. At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine, and everything can go back to normal. Of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
He holds you carefully, delicately, until he strikes. It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens. You try to push him back, but his grip just gets tighter. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies.
You wretched little... perhaps I went a little far. But it worked. I feel good. Strong. Happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it. Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Some of the rules, at least. Running water still burns like acid, and I don't know if I need an invitation to enter a house. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
I just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Light on my feet. On my way. Maybe I need more pockets. How much farther can I go?
Blade at the ready.
Still alive, so that's progress. Should mind my step. Need to find a way forward. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Fleet of foot.
Go for the throat. Ha! This way. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Coming through.
I am fury. I am death.
No choice but to keep going. Try me.
Might will prevail.
Ha! All right, what now? These boots have seen everything.
Speak your name.
An enchanted mirror. Raw magic leashed to a bauble. Almost sad.
My master was human, pure and true. You are not Ilintoth. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan? You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else, but you cared to ask. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
Time to press ahead. A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Someone there?
Never a dull moment.
Things feel different.
At least things have stayed interesting. Is that blood? No, never mind. From the looks of that book, Gale might want it. all's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Never wanted the easy path.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. Beneath the allure, you feel the faintest echo of torment. There is great power in this book, but also great suffering.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
How about you just leave it where you found it and we saunter away?
With haste.
There you are, my friend. I have drunk, not alcohol, of course, a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement. I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want. Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong. Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Well met. The blade comes from noble stock, Chief. Born in Baldur's Gate, bred in the upper city. And a steadfast dagger in my father's side. A different time, a different will. Oh, you got me all wrong. Hell, the man was my hero. He saw whatever shiny bauble he wanted and took it. And my fingers were every bit as sticky. Then I went thieving in the wrong shadows. Got myself into trouble. Father shipped me off to the Flaming Fist. Figured they'd teach me a few lessons. I've learned a few, all right. Just not the ones he expected.
Yes? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, they completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador, and I'll take anything that saves me from that. I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble. No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead. As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. And clearly the tadpole. If we can't understand it, we'll never control it. And I'm not about to hand control of my life from a vampire lord to those slimy grey beasts. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Let's move.
Time to kill.
Looking ahead. Very well.
This is my time.
Time for a cull. Excellent.
Lakith kasivim hrath krashet.
Ha!
Who's next?
Come on, can't stay idle. Light on my feet. What do I have to lose?
Victory awaits.
Hungry for the slaughter. Outmaneuver them.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I will ascend. A vital boost.
Let's have some carnage.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Oh, hells. Time to strike.
Another fight. Let's go. On my way.
Battle favors the fearless. Finding my way.
Let's turn someone inside out. Don't linger. Shall we dance?
Can't even catch my breath. Oh.
Vlaakith, guide me.
Fleet of foot.
Maya, Fortio.
Let's have some fun. Ha-ha! Yes, here.
What now?
I feel alive. Let's move. Ha!
Well, so much for peace. Nothing will stand in my way.
Full go! Max Tebe to Thay.
Ha!
Onward.
heard.
Indolence breeds madness.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Lead the way.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. Beneath the allure, you feel the faintest echo of torment. There is great power in this book, but also great suffering.
Excellent.
You don't know what he read, but it had an effect. His eyes are hungry, but pained.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus. Come on, come on. What are you hiding? Can you summon the dead? Bring them back. Can you shut up and let me read? No, I won't kill them. Well, maybe Wyll. I can't. I won't. No! Stop! Let me go! Hello. A unique read, certainly. A tome of necromancy guarded by spirits. I barely opened it when they started whispering from the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book. I wouldn't be trying to reason with them if murder was an option, would I? They're too strong for that. They must be hiding something good. Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now. It's a book of necromancy, full of secrets about controlling the dead, returning the dead to life, and who knows what else. Whatever's in here, it might give me an edge over my old master, Cazador, or free me from him entirely. Although I can't make any progress as long as those spirits remember their mission. It seems to be all they know. Still, if nothing else, maybe I can beat Cazador to death with it. There you are. I was just thinking about you, and that delicious moment we shared the other night. The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Oh, you're a sweetheart. But you don't need to worry. I'm just thinking out loud. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith, what in the hells would she taste like? Oh, well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Relax. We're just talking. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Interesting. I always thought he'd taste a little too sweet. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Just tell us where she is.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
In nocte concilium.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Mom, Joe, Mayrina, and soon a niece. Because what Mayrina wants, only Hag can give. Hags play with their food. Drink the water. My sister went to Ethel. Husband died. Wants him back.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Moving ahead.
In nocte concilium.
Kill the hag. With pitchforks. Stupid. She's scared she won't be a good mom. But she will. I know it. Apples. So red. So delicious, but... The note. Joel. Cattle. Farmer.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange. The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar. The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes. A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter? I'm surprised. I thought Owlbear were vagrant cutthroats.
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat. True. And I have no proof to offer but my word. If you wish it, our paths need not cross again. I'm hunting a vampire spawn, and it's a little too bright for you to be my prey. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price. Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where, exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
We've all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat. Excellent.
The vampire? It can't be.
More scared.
Let's spill some blood.
On the victor's path, making my move. Survival is all that matters.
Yeah.
All right, what now?
A sage choice. Astarion's skills serve us well. A pity I won't get to see him dragged off by his heels, though.
I'm standing right here, you know.
And where we can bisect him, should his tastes turn to Gith blood.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man. Ha! Bet you wouldn't say that to Vlaakith. You're nothing but a scared child, masquerading as a warrior. You know, I was going to give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Watch that tone, sweetie. You want to be in my good books. Trust me. That wriggler in your head isn't going to get its damn self out, is it? Because you stink. And I know the stench of mind flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger? A devil? Spare me. Blathering windbags in love with the sound of their own voices. I'm the safer bet. Plus, you'll get to keep your soul. Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less. A touch, but sure you've two eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious. I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
Fireplace isn't real. What's hidden behind it? Lie down.
Away! Away! No. No! Don't look! Mustn't look, mustn't see! I see it! I see what's to come. Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining! Skull splitting, knife twisting, gut spilling! All future. All bad. All... Gods, don't hurt me! Oh, please, 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 please! Ah! No! Stop! Trick! 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 They're the monster! Monster! Mind dripping! Flesh peeling! Mind flayer! Ah! No, 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 no! I'm sorry!
I would rather fall on my blade than become a geik.
Away!
Don't look. Don't!
Best be on my way.
Shall we?
Ha ha!
I feel alive. Ha ha! With an... Ha! Ha!
Time to push my luck again.
Full go!
Ha ha!
On the victor's path.
Inveniam via!
Mortem tuum sum.
Wait! Ha!
Let's have some carnage.
Victory awaits.
Forever dauntless.
Maladies!
Where do I go from here?
Et alibi!
Mortem tuum sum. This Medicatrix.
hungry for the slaughter.
Vlakith kasivim hrath crashet.
Well, so much for peace.
Yeah!
Ha
Oh! Motten tuomsum! Ah!
Ah!
Ha! Ugh!
Battle favors the fearless.
I will ascend.
Motten tuomsum!
Ah!
Oh! Ha!
Shall we dance?
Ha
Motten tuomsum!
Time for a cull.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. That smell. Something died in here. Live in more interesting times. Very well. Trap. Be cautious. Time to press ahead.
None fit injured. Yeah!
Light steps.
Have to keep going.
What I wouldn't give for a drink right now.
Where's the tea house? What's going on? Not this! God's this place? On my own? No, I can't. Please don't leave me here.
Light on my feet. This place reeks. That odd staff might be of interest to Gale. not waste a step. How much farther can I go?
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Go ahead. I'm listening. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? I will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket, but it will save my life, even if only temporarily. Thank you. I can feel the storm abating. Yes, this will keep my condition in check for a precious while. It's hard to predict the effect any given artifact has, but my condition is hardly a patient one. Rather soon I will feel it stir again, like a distant thunder sending tremors through the soul. I will need to consume another artifact before the lightning strikes. There's no choice but to find more. In the meantime, my thanks again. I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
Looking at something? I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction. To you, maybe. To me, it's just another thing Cazador took. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. Aging? What do you mean, aging? I'm a vampire, forever young. What are you talking about? My skin isn't... Is it? Excuse me.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all. Oh, thank you. That's nice. Master, friend, I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him, but I'm glad to have met you. Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Gnome taste. Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food, the mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course. It's dinner time, boys!
Moving.
I am fury. I am death.
Ha!
Never a dull moment. At the ready.
Two steps at a time.
I will ascend.
No choice but to keep going. Have to keep going.
Coming through. On the victor's path.
I am fury. I am death.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Cum mortuis in lingua mortua.
The tiefling's corpse stirs with the spell. You realize the tiefling's body has been torn open by huge hands.
True sight, no coin. Strange warriors, gold skin, silver blades.
Quick of foot, this one, to avoid Githyanki hunters.
Mountains, road, gate. El Turel, Zoru, friend. Ogres, hungry, bloodied, screams.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
The skill of a dragon rider. Breathtaking.
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
I tangled with a dragon once. Never forgot it.
Glockius!
Forever dauntless.
Dollar!
As pride I may.
Taste my fury.
What now?
Glockius!
This is my time.
Dollar!
Looking ahead.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await. Nonsense. They will lead us to the cure we seek. Kithrak, we must speak.
On my way.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscripted with the sacred runes of our people. Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Chuk. My mandate, honored Kithrak, is to locate this creche. I was infected aboard a Geich ship and need to be purified. Your mandate is to aid me.
Purified? Soon your skin will go grey, and your blood will run silver. You will shed your skin to become Geich. Only in death are the infected cleansed. But you were on the Nautiloid. You possess what I seek. You will give it to us. Then you will bend your head for the sword.
Stand down, knight. I do not have what you seek.
Our queen's word binds me. Baretha, see that her skull is split and the tadpole crushed. Then examine her corpse. I will take word to the others. Our quest has ended. To Danos! To the sky!
This feels good. This way.
Forever dauntless, fleet of foot. Worth a try. Come on, can't stay idle. Can't slow down.
Ha!
Go for the throat.
Battle favors the fearless.
Maledictes!
Silentio!
Can you feel death's cold grip? This will do nicely.
Time to strike.
Ha! 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 Ha!
My path be true.
No holding back. I know just what to do.
Maledictes!
Ha! 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 Impero TV. Impero TV. Mors Carta.
The blade will not bend.
Time to kill. Don't linger. better position.
Can't even catch my breath. Don't waste a step. Impero Tibi!
Gah! Ah!
Ha!
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 I've missed this. Yes, here.
Oh. Ah. Ha.
This is my time.
Huh.
Ha! Ogre!
Ha!
Ha! Oh! Gah!
Skaketh! I have followed protocol. He does not speak for Vlaakith. This weapon must be powerful for a Kithrak to betray his own queen's children. He lies. I have devoted my life to my queen. I will be her chosen. It is my due. Search the bodies. We might find a way to the creche. And beware the skies. We are watched. A Githyanki slate. Give it here. Tirsu markings. Could this be?
Magical energy courses through the slate, then to Lae'zel. Your own body buzzes in resonance. A mystical map glows before you, revealing a Githyanki refuge beyond the mountain pass.
Soru did not lie. We will soon reach a Githyanki creche. Hurry forth. Purification is at hand.
Light on my feet.
What? He demanded our heads. He'd deny us a cure. How dare he speak our queen's name? How dare he dishonor her children? Yes, judicious counsel, and vexing given the source. I am a child of Gith. I will abide by protocol and seek the creche caretaker, as Vlaakith has taught. And then I will skewer the heretic with his own silver sword.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. My old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this Strange, twisted freedom. Khazad-dûr Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse. My point is simple. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all? We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it? Oh, don't be so glum. Look at the power it's bringing us. I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. There isn't another vampire in the realms like me. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can? Not anymore, which is all that matters, really. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Khazad-dûr wants me back. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Khazad-dûr not appeared and saved me. Perhaps. He probably thought it was funny. But more likely, he's trying to send me a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Concerned? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. First, we have to... I don't know. If we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Wyll. Probably.